Dear son of mine, please see if you can muster up the energy to walk into town and pick up some groceries. I've included a list below.
Our mother sounds very condescending.
Not even home 5 minutes and she's already barking orders at me.
Okay, well, she just asked you to get some groceries, dude. It's not a big deal. Chill out. Check your vibe. Collectible Pog. Okay. That's... sure. That's fine. That's not a bad collectible. Especially for a game set in the 90s, that's okay.
The needle of the record player has dropped. The sound that the world now hears will change the nature of all realities, both yours and mine.
Alright.
The needle of the record player has...
But no, you don't have to repeat yourself.
Don't you hear the music? It's everywhere.
Okay. Rad. Good talk. Good talk, bud.
That phone call was surely one of the strangest I've ever received. And no, I couldn't hear the music.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, I should probably do a save in case I have to fix anything else. Because this game is, has some slight jank to it. Not that I really blame, the Allensons, I guess, considering making video games is not super easy. And, like, I can't do better. So, hey. Jank is acceptable if you can mitigate it somewhat. Where is the grocery store? Oh, no, no, no. We don't actually go do that. Can I not? Okay, no. I can't
A
not.
few hundred yards outside of town, I came to a junction. Mulling over the strangeness of being back home, I stopped to notice a forest I'd never explored.
So we're gonna have to get used to this. Our character Alex really likes to monologue to himself, like, almost constantly. And this is how a lot of the exposition of the game is delivered. So, buckle up.
It was dark, but somehow attractive. I made a mental note to explore it later, and took a step towards town when I heard a meow near my feet.
Cats are good.
What it would be like to be the owner, I imagined describing him to a friend. Lonely? Nah.
This is a good cat.
Besides my mom, who's only a cat. An old cat. But a good friend to talk to. My fictional friend would reply, "You talk things over, do you?" I'd nod. Uh-huh. Been together a long time, so we can read each other's moods. I understand what makes the cat tick. The cat knows what makes me tick. Of course, I didn't know this cat at all.
No, you didn't.
Matt. He was a funny-looking cat, with a funny resting face and a Salvador Dali mustache. I couldn't imagine picking out this cat to bring home from a store.
Why would you go to a store? Go to a shelter.
Down to pet him, without entirely knowing if cats like to be pet at all. His coarse hair ran through.
Don't shop, adopt.
Clearly, he liked me. That was a good sign. Alex Eagleston, college graduate, friend of small animals.
Good title. Oh,
Hey! Give them back to me!
never mind. Alright, hey. I need to do this. Is the mixing not good by default? Confirm. There we go. Not that I don't like the music, but the music is about the same volume as the voice, which doesn't make for good, understanding of the dialogue. That is not how sentences work, but that is how I said that sentence. So you kind of just gotta deal with that. Speech is hard when you're trying to hold back criticism of a game that we have only just started. Hi, Ghost Lady. There's fights to be had here. We should probably do them, I guess. I think there's a limited number of fights in this game, which is fine. I'm okay with that. That doesn't really seem to do random encounters all that much. I prefer, this style of doing things to random encounters. I don't like this combat minigame though. This combat minigame is very bad. Wow, I'm also bad at it right now. I am also noticing I really have to check if the announcer that did these voice lines is actually the one from Smash. 'Cause it sounds a lot like him. Also, I just remember that you can hit those multiple times. Okay. Just not doing very good with that. So I will say, our protagonist has, I think, the worst combat minigame in the game. The rest of them are fine. They are inoffensive. But they aren't good. They are just fine. Whoop. That wasn't good. I mean, I probably don't have to do this all the way, right? I should also remember that there's a mechanic in that there is a mechanic in the game to like slow down time so you can do those easier. I should make more use of that. Not that I should really have to, because you could just make a good combat minigame instead, but, you know, it is what it is. It's mostly bad because, it takes so much time, and his damage isn't good. So it's like it's a lot of time and effort for very little payoff. You know what? I'm gonna give that a bad game point because I just really don't like that combat minigame. I'm sorry. That deserves a bad game point. You're not supposed to be back here, you know. What? You're looking for your cat? Oh, it's not your cat? Well, be careful around here. Make sure this cat is worth it if it wandered into that abandoned building. Alright. Bye. See you later, weird ghost lady. Hi. It would be better if this game had, like, a preemptive attack mechanic. I would like that a lot. You know, when I was listening to the Toby Fox track earlier, just like, you know, before we started recording, I thought it was the default battle music, but I don't think it is. It doesn't sound quite right. So I'll have to figure out when it pops up and see if I actually notice it. Turkey sandwich? Cool. Turkey's good. It is the least good meat of the meats, but it's still good meat. Hi. Alright. That wasn't spooky or anything. Probably good to do a save. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Alright. This is nothing. Heal thyself.
I stepped into the elevator, expecting to find the cat. I scanned the dark floor and found nothing.
What'd you expect? It's an elevator with ghost
I sighed as
places.
the elevator began to shake, vibrating with motion. The elevator came to a smooth but unexpected stop. I cringed with anxiety as the lights flickered.
Uh-huh.
Please don't die. Please don't die. I
This
pleaded
isn't-
with the mechanical gods to keep the power on. My prayers weren't answered. Damn it! The power's out. I need to find the stairs or a fuse box.
There, you know, show don't tell, you know? You know what? I think that is an overarching criticism that I can give to this entire game. It does so much tell. Not a whole lot of show. Too much tell. Not enough show. That's the more fair way to say that. Hello. Why is there a combat sign as if I haven't been in combat a number of times already? I don't remember how to do the time slow thing. Oh, do I have that already? I don't think I have it yet, actually. There would be a bar. Not bad. Uh-huh. Oh, what? I can fast forward? Hold on. That would be very good, actually. What does that do? Clearly nothing. I was hoping it would do like automatic turns and stuff, but no. That was a little bit hopeful, I think. Too hopeful. Because that would mean I wouldn't have to do this all the time. Which would be great. I would love that. Also, you're going to notice me get a lot of experience throughout these combat encounters and not level up. And there is a reason for that. And we will get to that. Because it is my least liked thing in this game.
Don't come any closer.
Well,
I'm armed.
one of them. I'm armed with a record. Hi, Panda Bear.
Relax and quiet down. It's me, Panda.
I like Panda.
Why are you here?
I came here to help you. I'm always there for you when you need me.
That's good to hear. What sort of help did you have in mind?
My primary
Beat his
use
ass.
is as a barrier. I can block oncoming enemy attacks and create barriers between you and many other obstacles.
Cool.
My metal shield makes me very heavy, so you can use me to hold down switches and to clear small gaps by stepping on my head.
Very video gamey.
You can press circle to summon me. Remember to
Okay.
press circle again to call me back. Also
Alright.
remember that some weighted switches will have reverse effects if you take me off.
So,
Right.
press circle to summon you and press it again to take you back? I
He
think I
gets
get
it.
I hope
He's in a
so, Alex.
he's in a video
It's
game, I
rather
guess.
straightforward. However, since you were a liberal arts major, want me to explain this entire thing again?
Good goof. No. So... Panda. Okay. Is there anything... There's a Game Boy. Oh no, I wanted the Game Boy though. No, I want garbage can. Good. The lucky... Is that, yeah. I... Don't care about luck, I don't think. We're not going for a lucky Tad run here. Alex doesn't really deserve to be lucky either, so... Okay. I feel like I've heard that sound before. I feel like that's probably like a royalty-free sound effect, because I also heard it in Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. Also, okay, this gets another bad game point, because this is not helpful for Panda. Because it doesn't show where Panda's gonna land. Well, it kind of does. Like, the arrow is where Panda's gonna land, I guess? But, like, I don't need the whole line thing. It would be good if you showed, you know, specifically where Panda's gonna land. Because there are some puzzles where it's like, you need to know specifically. So hey, that's some bad design. And it's that way because, you know, like there are some things where you just launch a thing. But I feel like those should be context sensitive and shouldn't just be the same thing, you know, for every single one that you do. Because in a lot of these areas, it is also quite difficult to gauge depth. Because of the, you know, I guess sort of painterly, not painterly, that's not the right word. Cel-shaded aesthetic of the game. Oh. Like here. It is very hard to gauge depth here, you know? Because there are no hard lines in any of the environments. Oh, this isn't voiced? She narrows her eyes and looks at the young man standing there. He is so tall, she seems to be looking far overhead. Their eyes meet. The young man smiles. His smile is meant to show he means no harm. Through the eyes of a high-flying dawn bird, we take in the scene from midair. From above, we see that we are intertwining organisms. What? What are you talking about? Through the eyes of a high-flying dawn bird, we observe the pyramid of dimensional shift. I don't understand. What's going on here? Through the eyes of a high-flying dawn bird, we pretend to not see the Eye of Providence. You mean that thing? The Eye of Providence, or the all-seeing Eye of God, is a symbol showing an eye often surrounded by rays of light or a glory, and usually enclosed by a triangle. Yeah, like on the dollar, but what does that have to do with anything? Bye. See you later, I guess. Don't know what that was about.
I don't know what made me do it, but I poked the giant eye.
Boop. And then things happened for some reason.
The pyramid's tears seem to power the room. What the hell is going on here?
It's very strange. You know what? I will give that a good game point. Because that is... This is a very good visual. I said that I would give points for, like, you know, unique instances of good game. But I feel like, you know, unique instances of good visual deserve point. So that is point. You get point there. I like how that looks. That is good. I have a bit of a poke around to see if I can find any treasure. I don't think so. No. I feel like giving it a point for overall aesthetic, and then giving it points when it does a good, like, you know, set piece. That sounds fair. And I think to also make stuff fair, if the game uses its soundtrack in a good and unique way, that will also get, you know, points. Rather than just the overarching soundtrack point. Did I save? I don't think I did. But I mean, I literally did just save, but better safe than sorry. Better save than sorry.